Back again. I'm chastened and bowed. You know, 'cause I'm in jail. Since I can never get out of here ever, I guess I'll switch back to Palmer Man. Oh, I'm going to indulge in the vice of emotional eating. Didn't even heal me. What has my life become? Right! So enough of that nonsense. I seem to have to get through some kind of bar and grill.
What's that?
A bar and grill by shooting out the lights, skipping all of...
Someone back there?
Oi! What? There's an invisible wall somewhere! And you just know the player's gonna try to put that torch out. What a cruel thing to do. I wonder if these guys even care
Who's
about
making
me.
that noise?
Most of them don't, but...
I thought I saw something.
Well,
Okay, the
looks
peasants
like it's
don't.
peaceful again.
The guards do. That's fantastic. It makes total logic, right? They don't even care if they see a guard or a policewoman or whatever. I don't know. This logic is not the logic that interrelates to different AIs here. It's just they each do their own thing, and none is the wiser. And holy smokes, I think I'm intruding on something. I'm going to just waltz right out. I don't want your body. I only want your gold. No fear. So, yes, that's kind of what it is. And I think these thieves care about me. This really is odd. These guys are just like, not going to tell my thief friends no.
What do you think
this
you're
guy's
doing
here?
here?
Nope, just let them discover by themselves. Yep.
No, it was nothing, I guess.
Well, I don't know if I really need to even bother with KOing these guys. I can probably just sneak around and grab what I need to grab. I don't have a loot goal. That is disgusting to me. I will still get some loot, however. Scouting.
Someone other than us
I
is
see.
poking around here.
Who goes there? Someone other than us. Well, since these peasants don't care about me just taking people out right in their freaking face, I guess I'll just take people out right in their freaking face. They call me Vincent twice, I repeat things. Okay, going to get these last golden wine glass goblets because... Oy, that's not too bad an animation there. It's an animation. Because I am greedy. It's in character, and we can't be out of character or we'll get kicked off the mud. Yes.
Someone other than us is poking around here.
Uh-oh. Yes, well, there's a guy's feet just stuffed right through the wall. I don't know who did that. What? So what, you care about me too now? I don't know what those guys are even thinking about. I have to just... Oh, hey. What's up, Garrett? Let's admire my great, graceful beauty. Ah, sure do look fantastic sexy. Anyways, Oh! I have no ropes. Why do I... Okay. What, how do I carry on here? This is the thing I'm kind of not remembering. I mean, I could go up above. I guess I could swap items between myself, or I could drop something in if I've got it. I don't think I've got anything useful, though. What has Garrett got? Okay, he's got food, picks, nothing. Well, allow me to stand in darkness or something, and try to figure out what the hell's going on here. There's probably something over here. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. That definitely looks like a thing, but where is a switch? Wait a minute. Is this whole... Oh, holy shit, this is a whole other place. It's a place land with a bunch of guys standing facing me. Face in the place in disgrace with a race. This is, you know, the new world Dick and Jane books for kids that doesn't contain funny innuendo words that'll teach your kids to say funny innuendo words when the adult's back is turned. Because we definitely don't want that to happen, even though it always does. Oh, well, anyways, I'm not quite sure how to dodge around this guy.
Over there.
Oh. Right in his face then. The closer we are to danger, the farther we are from harm.
Well, look what we got here.
Uh-huh. Of course I could, you know, put out the torch, only this mission has clearly thus far trained me that you cannot put out torches on account of there being invisible walls.
So why don't you just come on out?
Wow. Well, if that gets you twitchy, only the very act of a non-suspicious water arrow firing at a light source, well, I can't help you there, buddy. You are beyond any psychological, Freudian, total nonsense here.
You know you can't hide forever.
I don't need to hide forever. I only need to hide until you lose consciousness. Right, go play your little bowstring sound. Go run your little world. Right. Oh. I remember where I am.
It's quiet now.
Vaguely. I don't have many water arrows, so I'm not going to waste them. But yes, I remember. This is the start of a place that sort of could be considered a main proper place proper.
Too many damn rats around here.
Are you calling me a... Are you calling me a... Nobody calls me a rat!
Who's that?
Die!
Strange here.
I just jumped down in his face and he's like...
So strange here.
Well...
What?
Seems he doesn't quite care about me being this far as I'm freaking...
Too many damn rats around here. Did I see something? Thought I saw something.
Thought I saw something. Great. Chainsaw. They're planning. Who are these people? I protect the president. I'm American. Americans are funny. I'm super being insulting. Whatever. My commentary is off today, but I guess it's better than being super on. You might even say flipped on if you were from the 60s. Oh, what? What's that ladder for then? For? We're supposed to get out a place in the roof, or is it just for decoration? I don't think I can get onto it or anything. Weird. Oh well. Infiltration is my business, and business is doing moderately well, but I think I need to move to a new location closer to a city. Because it's all about location when you're getting profit at the expense of people who really don't care about you or something. Anyways, but you won't be around to philosophate and debate on any of that stuff because you're dead. That's really all I have to say. Hey, this guy, guess what? Guess what he is? You know what he is? He's dead. Uh-huh. Yeah. Totally. Being dead is definitely an emotion. As a kid in my old class when I was like 6 years old, definitely claimed, and the teacher told him off for being totally wrong and then punched him in the face. Red face? The key to my bank deposit box is cracked and I'm afraid it might break soon. I prefer not to ask the bank for a replacement if I don't really have to, since it is risky. I have heard you are quite a handyman. Could you see if it is possible to mend it? Tom. And Redface is, of course, you know, an actual forumer, so... Oh my god, it's the first puzzle item of the mission. And there's a piece of cheese. Now, each side has got... Oh, cheese, except Palmer has emotionally eaten his, so he doesn't get a second one, because when you waste things, you never get given more, because you got to be taught dubious lessons about life in the universe and everything. What's the deal with this new tavern Mike? He keeps insisting on keeping a plant in here. This is a thieves' den, not a bloody nursery. That plant has worms. Last night I found one of them on my bed. And those things are poisonous. If I find any more of them near my stuff... What, the plants or the worms? Near my stuff, I swear I will make him eat it. What, the plants or the worms or the poison? Or your stuff? He thinks he is so goddamn badass and demands everyone to call him the Mike, as if he was the only Mike in the world. His name is not even Mike. It's Miguel. Must be all the weird stuff he's constantly sniffing. And of course, the Mike is also a forumer because, you know, seriously. Alright, what have you here? Remember when Tom spiked your drink and sent you on an acid trip? Now this is your chance to take revenge. Oh yes, Haplo had another mission called Acid Trip, which is really weird, but given that I like really weird things, I also find it to be really good.
Did I
And
see
stuff.
something?
Yeah.
No, it was nothing, I guess.
Although I have never taken actual acid, honestly, you gotta keep these to games, because that's just the prudent thing to do. Maybe, possibly, I don't really know, actually, I'm in no position to that. I didn't grow up in the 60s, and thus I'm not a cartoonish partier who just take drugs all the time, although I do have long hair, thus making me an obvious hippie. Obviously.
Huh? I thought I heard something.
Who are you? Get out of here!
Oh, I accidentally didn't record something again.
Did I
Basically,
see
I just kind of ran past him real quick
Guess it was nothing.
and stuff. And then I kind of, you know, went through here, and then I went over there and knocked a guy out. And then you missed a total reaction that I had, because I was like, hey, I got some rope arrows, and Palmer doesn't have any, and I can't put them down. And then, I remembered. I remembered what to do, and thus I'm going to go back to the prison and do it. Second-hand reactions are not as good as first. Except I can't. I can't get back up there. What? Well,
Guess it was nothing now.
only thing I can do is try to move on or something, but
I'm getting too jumpy.
it's gotta let me go back, though, because, I mean, seriously, I can switch to Palmer, but I need to actually get back there myself. Well, can I jump over that or something?
Thought I saw something.
No. Huh?
What's
So I
going
just
on?
ran it in front of that guy, and he didn't care to see me.
We're gonna have fun gutting you, Tapper Boy.
Except now he did. What? Well, you know what? I don't even care. I'm going to take sufficiently long to get back here that it's not even going to matter. Now, climbing up. Hang on. El Miguel, the mic. Yeah, key. I remember there being a key down there. You see? I totally remembered and totally didn't just say that after coming upon it. But now, how do I get back up? I ask you, the viewers, how do I get back up? Because... Huh? Oh, well, I guess that's just for show. Okay, seriously here. I need to find a ladder, and maybe I should close my real-life window so that this screen isn't so blindingly bright. But that would be a prudent idea, and when have I ever been prudent? I mean, Jesus Christ here, people. Yes. Now I'm up here. What the hell do I... I mean, what, do I get to climb this or something? Ah, I do get to climb that or something. Ha! Eat it. Okay, you see, I've got the rope arrow, so I have to shoot him up through this little grating over here. Quite simple, as you see. Simplicity is my forte. Whenever I design things, I make sure to make it blank on a piece of white paper. What? Oh my... Thanks for the rope. Garrett. Old pal, old man, old youth. Oh, right. It's a guy walking on a floor. This is triggering memories of my childhood when people used to walk on floors all the time. It was traumatizing. I had to go see Sigmund Freud, and it was real uncomfortable because he was all like, I think that your problem here is that you are obsessed with sex. And I was like, isn't that what you told everybody else? And he was like, of course. I too am obsessed with sex. But I get paid for saying so, so you see it is legitimate. Freud sure was a weirdo. Cal, I've had enough of you babbling about making a working robot out of all this junk. I'm giving you 1 more week, and if by then you don't have a working prototype, I'll throw out all of this garbage and put the space to better use. Tom. Oh, it does rather look like junk to me. However, junk is as junk does, and junk doesn't do anything. It just sits around being useless and being garbage, or whatever GLaDOS says. I've installed this elevator because I got tired of carrying heavy objects down that annoying ladder. Is Cal a masculine or a feminine name? I don't know who this is referring to. It is not a toy, so quit playing with it. It is not possible to connect it to the main circuit before the generators are upgraded, and until then I need to keep using this old generator, which has a very small fuel tank. Having to fill it up every day is a pain. I don't see any of you scumbags volunteering when it is time to refill it. If I catch any of you knuckleheads fooling around with the elevator again, I will give you a tail made out of robot parts. Ooh, scary. You'll get made fun of on the internet for literally no good reason. It's amazing. So... Damn, looks like I need to put fuel in the generator. Nukem. Yeah, that's kind of what I need to do. Wow. Guard Cyber City over here.
What's that?
Androids all over the place. How can you even deal with such unghostability? It's
Quiet now.
oh.
Huh?
Why do I have so little water arrowage here is a thing that I'm wondering. I truly am. Well, I've got 5, so that's a bit more than I used to have. I suppose that'll have to do.
Is that a noise?
It wasn't a noise. Your ears are just completely broken. Wait a minute.
Huh? This guy's dead.
Wait another minute. That door on the left made my joke sense tingle like I'm about to be able to make a clever statement, I thought. But now it's not going to be funny because I've just told that I've said I was going to do it like 500 million times. Oh yeah, I'm Palmer. I don't have any lockpicks. I'm supposed to be such a great thief, but I don't even have any picks. It's total nonsense. Also, how am I going to knock that woman out without waking up those 2 men who are her obvious bodyguards and stuff? How am I going to do it? Like that, I suppose. Oh, cover your eyes. Oh. Yeah, you see, this feminine model is very high poly indeed, and it's funny because she's like the only high poly model ever. Like somebody made a naked lady who is high poly, and it's just like, well, that's it. Putting down my mouse. I'm done. Not gonna top that. Done making models. That's it. Or people just used it because they're like her. But yeah, whatever. And if I was being a total, you know, not nice person, I could go around and look at her from the front. But since I'm obviously a friggin' gentleman, I'm never gonna do that in freaking history because I am just that gentlemanly. Gentle as hell, bitches. I'm gonna gently shove you through the wall. Oh, oh, right. No picks. What am I gonna do without picks? How could I pick my hair? Huh? How could I? I don't know. These rooms are rather large, but given that there was something behind a banner before, and I'm now gonna have to slice every single friggin' banner. Have to. There's simply no choice for me. And
won't budge.
won't budge. Well then, since it won't budge, I'm gonna have to cower in the corner and once more quit this mission in shame and, you know, fear. See you guys later.